Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever looked at your electric vehicle and thought, this thing costs a fortune, and if something breaks I am sunk? Well, buckle up, because today we're tackling that fear head on. We're diving deep into the world of DIY EV repair, and showing you how you can unlock your EV's potential and potentially save thousands of dollars in the process. That's right, thousands. Now, before we get started, I need to be upfront. While I've done extensive research, and I'm incredibly passionate about this topic, I haven't found any specific, super recent data online to cite. So, I'll be relying on general knowledge, my own experience, and a few near-death experiences with faulty charging cables and a whole lot of common sense. Think of this as a practical guide, not a legally binding document. Always consult your owner's manual and, when in doubt, seek professional help. Let's face it, EVs are complex machines. They're packed with high-voltage components, sophisticated electronics, and more wires than a tangled headphone mess after a week in your backpack. This can be intimidating, especially if you're not used to working on cars, let alone electric ones. But hear me out. A surprising number of common EV repairs are within the reach of the average DIY enthusiast with the right tools and a healthy dose of caution. We're not talking about replacing the entire battery pack. That's a job for professionals, unless you happen to have a PhD in electrical engineering and a spare week on your hands. Instead, we'll focus on the more accessible repairs, things like replacing a faulty charging port, troubleshooting minor electrical issues, or addressing some common battery management system BMS quirks. Now, I know battery management systems sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but in simple terms, it's the brains of the operation, making sure your battery is charged and discharged safely. A few minor glitches here can often be addressed without needing to replace the entire battery pack, saving you a small fortune. Remember that feeling when your phone's battery starts draining faster than a thirsty camel in a desert? Your EV's BMS is essentially like that, but on a much larger scale. It monitors things like cell voltage, temperature, and current flow. Small issues can sometimes be fixed with a software update or a bit of careful diagnostics. Now, I'm not saying you'll be performing brain surgery on your car, but understanding the basics of your EV systems is vital. Think of it like building with Lego. You start with small, manageable parts, learn how they fit together, and gradually work your way to more complex structures. The same applies to EV repair. Start with simple tasks, like replacing a blown fuse. Always double-check your owner's manual for the proper fuse ratings. Or cleaning your charging port. These are relatively straightforward, but they'll give you invaluable experience working with the components and understanding the systems. Safety is paramount. Always disconnect the battery before doing any work. Seriously, this isn't a joke. High-voltage systems are lethal. If you aren't comfortable working with electricity, don't attempt these repairs. Your safety should always come first. This isn't a MacGyver situation. This is about responsible maintenance and repair. Beyond the actual repairs, a significant part of saving money lies in preventative maintenance. Regularly inspecting your car, keeping it clean, and addressing small issues before they escalate can prevent major headaches and expensive repairs down the line. Think of it as regular checkups at the doctor. It's much easier to catch a small problem early than to deal with a major one later. Now, let's talk about resources. While specific, up-to-the-minute guides are scarce online as I mentioned earlier, there are plenty of forums, online communities, and even YouTube channels dedicated to EV repair. Connecting with experienced individuals can provide invaluable support and guidance. Remember, this is a learning journey, and learning from others' experiences is a huge part of it. And that brings us to the most important part, community. This is where you guys come in. If you found this video even slightly helpful, hit that like button. It really helps YouTube's algorithm understand that this kind of content is valuable, making it easier for others to find this information and potentially save themselves some serious cash. And hey, if you want to keep diving deep into topics like this and stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. We've got more insights coming your way. Creating these detailed videos takes a ton of research and time. If you get value from this work and want to support the channel directly, there's a Patreon link in the description below. Every little bit helps fuel future content and keeps this channel going strong. No pressure at all, but huge thanks if you do. It's all about building this community together. So, remember, DIY EV repair is possible, but it requires patience, caution, and a healthy respect for the technology. Start small, learn as you go, and always prioritize safety. You might just surprise yourself with what you can accomplish. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some of the challenges you faced with your EV? Let me know in the comments below. We can learn from each other. Until next time, happy wrenching!